What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me this morning. Right before I go into the gym, I got the red mouth a little bit because I took my pre-workout. It's a fruit punch one. Things got a ton of dyes in them to change your lips, your mouth, your teeth, all types of colors, depending on what flavor you get. But it's a cold Michigan morning out here. But there's no place I'd rather be on this cold morning than out here getting my exercise in, which is why I'm here. Shout out to you guys, my subs. Thank you for riding along with me. The road to 5,000 is a slow climb, but it's a climb that's happening nonetheless. So thank you guys again for being here. You guys really show up for me. Your feedback, your support, it's really awesome. Now let's get into the topic at hand, which is you got parents that are turning their kids over to the state at an alarming rate. You got parents. Well, let's be more specific. You got moms. Single moms that have kids that are having extreme behavioral issues, that they are taking them and signing over their parental rights. They are voluntarily terminating their parental rights and making their children wards of the state. I mean, I don't agree with that. I don't like it. I mean, I get it. The kids have behavioral issues, but why is it that they have behavioral issues? This usually isn't something that just like popped up. This is something that has been brewing. But one of the issues here is that there's no man in the house. Now, you guys know I'm a huge advocate for fathers. I'm a big advocate for just men being leaders in the community. When you have children with these sorts of behavioral problems, it's almost always in a home where there is no man, there is no father figure, because the discipline that the father hands out, it works boys and girls. The father being there serves as an example for the type of man that the daughter would want to go on and marry. The father also serves as the type of man that the son would want to aspire to be like. The father is irreplaceable. And this is why, and I'm not making this up, you guys can look it up. This is why when it comes to single parent homes, single father homes do better. Obviously homes with both parents do the best, but single father homes just scale slightly worse than homes that have both parents. Single mom homes categorically do worse. There is no metric in which a home where it's only the mom, the dad is absent, where they do better. And this is why I hate all the narrative of toxic masculinity and all this sort of stuff, because if masculinity was so toxic, why is it that children without their father being present always do worse? They never do better without the dad. So this whole turning the kids over to the state, I disagree with this, because it's like, this is an issue that has been brewing if it's gotten here. You have women with kids, they're displaying bad behaviors when they're young. And it's people who usually are in their lives a little older than them that are pointing these things out, and they won't do anything about it. I be seeing women, what's up, fellas? I be seeing women, they be teaching their kids to curse and stuff, and they think this stuff is cute. I'm gonna give you an example. Of me personally. My son, he's 21 years old, about to be 22 in March. There was a song when he was a little boy. It was called, I don't even know. I just remember the lyrics. I don't know who the artist was, but it was like, I was getting some head, getting some head. And I remember I went to go pick my son up from his mom's house. And I was like sitting in the living room. She was, she was getting something together or whatever for me. So I'm waiting, and she's got some friends over and stuff. And my son, he was saying those lyrics. And I'm like, what is this? Her and her friends, they're laughing. They thought that shit was cute. I did not find that to be cute at all. I was absolutely livid. So I nipped that shit in the bud. These sorts of behavior issues. This is why, again, why dads are so important. I can only imagine how my son would have turned out if I weren't around. In fact, I shudder the thought of it, of how he would have turned out if I weren't around. And it's not that his mom is a bad woman or in any way, shape, or form. She's not. But women are not disciplinarians. It's stuff that women will allow kids to do and kids to get away with that a dad simply will not. Where her and her friends, who are women, obviously, they thought that sort of stuff was funny. They're laughing at it. I didn't think that shit was amusing in the slightest. So dads typically shut a lot of stuff down early, different things that we see will become a problem or potentially be an issue in the future. We shut that stuff down. Where women typically allow it, never mind it, downplay it. Oh, it's not so bad. And don't let somebody else try to reprimand the kid. Then, they arguing with you. They want to get in your face and stuff. Don't say nothing to my child. Don't discipline my child. That's my child, this and that. And it's funny because now, you skip forward to now. Where's that energy now? That's my child. That's my child. Where's that energy now? You trying to give him over to the state. So no, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with raising a kid to become this way and then giving up on them. Now, obviously, there's some circumstances where regardless of how good the parents are, the kid is just going to end up being a bad apple. And I'm not speaking to those examples. I'm talking exclusively about the situations where the kid had no chance. The kid was doomed from jump. No dad around, and the mom is for the streets. The mom the mom doesn't want to be a mom. The mom wants to be the kid's friend, and that's another thing. That's another issue here, is that the parents don't want to be parents. They want to be their kids' friends. My son will tell you, I'm not his friend. I am his father. I'm not his friend. I never will be his friend. My job was not to be liked by him. My job was to raise him into being a productive member of society, which I have done so successfully. But I couldn't have did that trying to be his homie. Does he come to me and shuck and jive and all that sort of stuff like he does his buddies, about certain things? Yeah, he'll come, ask me about this or tell me about this and that, and that's cool. I like that. But ultimately, I'm his father. I'm not his friend, and he understands that. There's a respect that one has for their parents that they don't have for friends, and you can't blur those lines. So I think this is absolutely ridiculous, especially when they're using, my safety. I want to give up these rights because of the safety of myself and the other children in the house. I think that's absolutely ridiculous, because could the dad give up his parental rights? If the dad doesn't want to be in the picture, which I think is atrocious, but if the dad doesn't want to be in the picture, nonetheless, does he have an option of giving up his parental rights? No. He's going to be on the hook for paying that child support. He's going to be responsible for that kid, at least financially anyway. There's no option. So I disagree with women being given that sort of thing to where they can just opt out of being a parent because they're unhappy with the job they did raising this kid. They raised the kid to be exactly what the hell he is. And they don't like that so much. So now they want to opt out and, come in and take the kid. This is terrible. It's absolutely awful. I think it's a disgusting practice. And I don't know. It's a sign of the times. This is where we at now, y'all, where parents, moms, are giving up on their kids after raising them to be what they are. So let me know what you guys think about this topic, man. I'm going to be looking forward to you guys' comments. I'm going to get in here and do this workout. I'll holler at y'all. Peace.